Hello, good morning, children. Today we are going to learn about the block 20, that is the force, LP2. Now, in your previous video, we have learned about the force and the effect of force on an object. Now, today our aim is to compare the contact and non contact forces. Now, children, you are aware about the force, right? Force is either a push or pull. There are many types of forces depending on whether the force is resulting from the contact between the two objects or non-contact. The forces are mainly divided into the two types based on how the force is applied. Number 1, contact force. When the object actually touch each other. The second type is non-contact force. In this, the when the object do not touch each other. The contact force is further divided into muscular force and the force of friction. Non-contact force is further divided into magnetic force, gravitational force and electrostatic force. Now we can discuss one by one in detail. First we learn about the contact force. Now children, can you lift a bucket of water without holding it? Of course no. Generally, to apply a force on an object, your body has to actually touch the object. The contact may also be with the other objects like a stick or piece of rope. The forces which act on a body either directly or through a connector are called contact forces. Okay, where do you have a muscles? Yes, of course, in your body. Okay, now the second type is, the first type in a contact force is muscular force. Muscular force is the force applied using a part of body. This force is called as a muscular force, as you can see in this picture. Now the another force is the force of friction. Do you know why a heavy box on pushing does not move? Why a rolling ball stops after some time? Because when you rolled a ball on a ground, it slowed down after some time. This is due to the force of friction. This show that the force of friction is always opposes the motion of one body over the another body in contact. So, the force of friction is a force that opposes the motion of two objects which are in contact with each other. Now, the non-contact force, as I have already told you, the non-contact force is further divided into the gravitational force, magnetic force and the electrostatic force. Now, do you know why the leaves or fruits fall to the ground when they detach from the plants? Yes, this is because gravitational force. Gravitational force due to the earth attraction is called as a gravitational force. This is an example of non-contact force. The second type is a magnetic force. Now, the force between the two magnetic poles placed at suitable distance is called magnetic force, in which like poles repel while unlike poles are attract each other. A magnet can exert a force on another magnet without being in contact with it. So, the force exerted by a magnet is also the example of non-contact force. Do you know when we rub a tube through dry cloth and bring near the thread, what happens? Yes, the thread is attracted toward the tube. Why? Because on rubbing the tube through the dry cloth, an electrical charge is generated on the tube. This is called as electrostatic charge, and this is the example of non-contact force. Now, these are some questions. Number 1, can you give some examples of objects that can move or stop without anything touching them? Yes, there are the many examples like flowers and leaves falling off the branches, rain falling down from the clouds are some examples of object moving without any contacts. Number 2, define the contact force. Yes, contact force is the force which an object comes in contact with the another object for any change in its motion or shape. The third question is, what happened when you rubbed the ruler to your hair and brought it closer to the piece of paper? Yes, the piece of paper stick to the ruler because electrostatics force. Now at last, complete the S2 which is given in your application book and write down the practice question from 4 to 6 in your physics notebook. Thank you.